Hey y'all, and welcome back to Katie on the Flip Side. Today I'm here with something a little bit different. The dogs are scared. They don't know what's about to happen. They think I'm about to do something crazy. I just wanted to kind of pop in and show y'all this new little routine that I have. If you've been following along on our journey, you know that we have been significantly minimizing things. We're trying to sell our house, downsizing and minimizing across the board. And as we've had our house on the market, we have taken a lot of stuff out, a lot of stuff donated, trash, whatever, and then a lot of stuff stored down in our basement. So there's a lot less like just stuff in general in our living space. But things still get messy and they still get crazy. It was a crazy weekend, and I just wanted to give you some tips of things that I've learned recently on how to quickly go through and like regroup your mind in your house after a crazy weekend, after you've been out of town, after you've had company or parties or whatever. It's something that is always very overwhelming to me, and I feel like I let stuff sit for way too long because it's just overwhelming and I don't know where to start. So I just kind of took a little tour around the house and started looking at the different rooms and how things get so out of hand. It's not like things are terribly like gross or anything. It's just that there's little stuff that gets left everywhere, which it's one of those things. I'm trying to overcome that, but I'm really bad about putting things back or making sure that I don't just like leave something where I was using it. The kids are obviously not great about that either because we haven't modeled it for them and because they're 3 and 4. Walking through and actually looking at everything, I was like, this is out of hand. Like there's clothes everywhere. Why are everybody's like underwear and clothes and stuff all over the place? But I'm gonna tackle this today. I only have a little bit of time. It's nap time, and so I just wanna get it done as fast as I can. One thing that we always used to say is like, okay, let's clean up like somebody's coming over. Like that was our thing of making sure that we did it fast. We just got it done and we got it so that it looked like nice and presentable. And that was something that we were always able to clean faster than we ever do any other time. And I was like, what is it about that? How do I do that in a faster way than I usually do? Like, what's the difference? And so these are the things that I've found that have been helpful to me. So I start off with some baskets, laundry baskets, and a trash bag. So I have one basket for misplaced items in this room that go upstairs, one basket for misplaced items in this room that go downstairs, one basket for clothes and laundry that need washing, and one basket for clothes that don't belong in here, but that are not dirty. So I had found that I was wasting a lot of time going from room to room. I would pick up something and I'd be like, oh, this is really fast. I can just put this back right here in this other room really fast. So then I'd go in there and then I'd get distracted by something else. And then a pile of junk in there that I could bring back in here, and then it was back and forth, and then it didn't get done. So it's faster for me to stay in one room, not allow myself to leave the room unless I just absolutely have to, and put all the things in the baskets to be distributed when I'm done. But where do I even start? Usually I try to start in the bedroom and make up the bed because that makes me feel best. It makes me feel like things are cleaned up, and in the bedroom I can pile clothes that are clean that stay in this room on the bed, have them ready to fold. And then my next step after that is to gather anything that I know for sure is trash, because that's a pretty easy thing, and you would be amazed at how much little pieces of trash get left around in different places. Emptying bathroom trash cans, bedroom trash cans, wherever you have a trash can, carry that trash bag around. Only in this one room. We're not doing trash for the whole house right now, just this one room. Except I do include the master bathroom in that because it's like part of the bedroom. You know, bedroom, bathroom, same thing. All right, I'm gonna set a stopwatch just to see how long this actually takes, because in my mind it's gonna take like 4 hours, but it definitely should not take that long. Let's go. Okay, so the timer is at 22 minutes and this room is done. That does count moving the camera around and getting different shots and all that. So I take off at least 5 minutes of that. So maybe 17 minutes, including making up the bed and getting all the crap that was everywhere put up. Another tip that I have found is helpful, and I've seen other people mention this, is just closing doors. When the doors are closed, the drawers are closed. We're real bad about leaving doors open. When they're closed, makes the room look a lot cleaner. Look at that. Oh shoot, I missed a comb. Hot mess room 2. I've got my baskets with me. If there's anything I come across from these that does belong in this room and can be put up, I'll put it in there. But otherwise, I'm not unpacking these right now unless the laundry one gets full. I'll dump that in the laundry room. So let's get started with trash. All right, we are at 36 minutes. And of course, like I said before, it take off like 5 minutes for me getting different camera shots or whatever. Also, I don't usually have to spend an extra 5 minutes folding blankets, but there was a blanket fort made the other night that the blankets were all still out from. So that added some extra time over the usual just picking up. But this room, it's cleaned up. And generally I wouldn't just leave toys over there on the floor, but we just had Brooks's 3rd birthday party 2 days ago and he's still playing with those toys, and a lot of times we'll just leave them out for like a week or so while they're new, reminding him that they're there and he can play with them. So I'm gonna leave those out just for a little while. My baskets are getting full. I'm gonna go ahead and take these shoes back to the bedroom, and then any toys that are in here that go in the playroom, I'm gonna just stick those in there right quick to get the basket cleaned out a little bit. Not spend any time in there, just put up the couple toys that are in this bin. All right, now this room is the absolute worst, and some of y'all are freaking out that we even just have stuff laying around like this, but let's see how fast we can get it cleaned up. So took just a few things out of this bin, emptied the laundry one into the laundry room floor, and took the shoes out. Let's go. So for the kitchen, I usually actually do a little differently because there's dishes everywhere. I start with dirty dishes and just pile those suckers all up in the sink before I even start collecting trash, because dirty dishes can just go in the sink and they can be contained there. Dishes are something I can do while the kids are like running around or on my feet crazy or whatever, and surfaces can be cleaned off and it will still feel cleaned up in here, and I can get to those dishes once I get everything else picked up. All right, you guys, this once disastrous room is done. Like, look at that. Focus. Cleaned up. Dishes are also still in the sink, but like I said, when the kids are around, I can be doing dishes. I can't be picking up and doing all this, or they'll be like, I don't know, my kids lose their minds to yours. So cleaning up now is better, dishes later. And again, let's take like 5 minutes off for setting up camera angles, that kind of stuff. I talked to Cullen, he went to pick up Gaines, so I was talking to him for a couple minutes and forgot to stop my timer. So all of that take off like 5 to 8 minutes. So we're at a total of removing maybe like 15, 20 minutes from the total of 58 minutes. So we'd be at about 38, 40 minutes at this point. And I just hit my 10,000 steps on Fitbit. Cleaning up the house, exercise, right? All right, Gaines made it home, so she's in here playing for a second, but I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Well, shoot, I totally forgot to start my timer for that room, but it was probably, I don't know, it was probably 10 minutes. It didn't take that long because there wasn't that much to do, but it is put back together and feels cleaned up. There's a few things, these don't always stay in here, but the kids have been playing with them lately, so I'm leaving them in here. Some things are out. I like having the surfaces cleared, but for now, we're just going with it. These are things that they're currently playing with. So this room is done. Right, so this is my final haul of basket things that need to go to our room, that need to go on this level. I'm gonna go distribute those now. Things that go upstairs, laundry to the laundry room, and a bag of trash. All of that messy, disastrous house in less than an hour got completely picked up. Dog playing with ball, sorry. Is everything clean? No, it is definitely not clean. Did it drive me crazy to leave a room that had like dust on the surface, or like I needed to wipe down the counters, I needed to wipe down the yogurt on the table in there? Yeah, that made me crazy. Like usually I would want to just wipe everything down as a final thing, but I would rather have it all picked up first. Now I can go back through, take a quick dust rag, run it over everything, wipe counters, whatever I need to do, but the stuff is picked up because that's the hardest part for me. I can wipe stuff down all day, but picking up stuff takes like mental game for me to just do it. So it is done. I just have to make sure I put my baskets up. That's something I'm really bad about too, is following through with the final step and then wiping everything down. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any tips and tricks that you have for getting your house cleaned up in a jiffy, if people are coming over, or if you just feel like you've gotten in over your head on clutter. The amazing, great, fabulous news is that a year ago, this would have taken me probably like 3 or 4 hours because of the amount of stuff we had in our house. Minimizing has drastically reduced the time of cleaning up and picking up. Even when it looks like it's a complete mess, there's just not that much stuff, and everything has a home and a place, so it's really quick to put it all back. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like things like this and want me to make more videos like this, let me know. Hi! Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!